Oh, I didn't realize like how chill the music was this morning. So, ooh, don't mind me. I swear, everything looks hunky-dory, and then I put the headphones on, and I'm like, man. Maybe if I did what the other girls did, we split it. We go, oh, see, then my hair's just stupid hair. Get out the way for now. We don't need you. There's so much of you. That's why we tuck you out of sight, out of mind. There, I shoved it in my sleeve. I don't want to deal with all this hair this morning. And no, I did not comb it. We are just real waking up. Remedy Potato, Seth, good morning, good morning, good morning. Taking Reapers, Anemias. I am sleepy. But besides that, I do think I need to lower you guys just a bit for a more like straight on view. I'm gonna come back here and I'm gonna fondle you guys just a little bit. Don't mind me. I'm just going to lower. Oh, come on, come on. Lower you guys just enough. And now I'm gonna have to make sure that you guys are balanced, so to speak. And something like that, I think. We'll tilt it up just a smidgen so that you're not getting the top of the laptop. But let me see now. Let me run into place. Oh, there we go. I feel like I'm looking now more at you guys. Ah, good morning, good morning. Oh. That was the look of, didn't we just spend all this time centering the camera, figuring out where the ends of my desk are? Alright, are you really center or are you playing with me? You're playing with me. Dang it. Well, you know what they say, when you look at a beaker from the side, you're not gonna get a true, Okay, alright. I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. Okay. Whew. How was your guys' weekend? How was your weekend? So I do know that for some reason one cheek wants to be a little bit more red this week than the other. It's gonna be great when we have to cover it with makeup tomorrow. But welcome on in. I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend, a relaxing weekend, if you will. I worked on Mad Moxxi's bum rolls. I did a lot of photo editing. I'm sure you guys saw some of the strange, disturbing, scary. All of the responses that you gave me were fantastic. My wife said, "Why would you even show me that?" Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I was working all weekend. Taking a creeper, I guess I was kind of working too. But I'm definitely going to assume that I had a little bit more fun. Unless you were like on a work vacation or like a work trip, then maybe that was fun. It's cute. Oh, Remedy, you're cute with those little emotes. I thought I was going to be further along on this by the time I saw you guys. But like everything, that's not the case. Yesterday when I was folding these box plates, I thought to myself, let's watch a movie. Don't have Netflix anymore. The brother-in-law finally changed his password. Managing a shop. Oh. Oh. So I had to fall back on Amazon Prime. I'm not gonna lie. It's a weird thing to say that you have to fall back on. And I watched an oldie, but a goodie. So remember I was excited to tell you guys that I'd watched Jumanji that one weekend? Well, yesterday I watched Elvira, Mistress of Darkness, like the OG from the 88, from 1988. It was fantastic. Now I know that I had seen some of her appearances in different spin-offs and in other movies, but I don't think I sat down and watched that movie. Oh my goodness, why have I not cosplayed Elvira sooner? She's fantastic. So I'm thinking maybe, right? Like I haven't seen Elvira in forever as well, but I guess I never thought maybe the Elviras that I have seen were not the original. Her witty little one-liners, she was fantastic. Ophidian Gaze, good morning. Just lurking, listening while at work. Don't mind me. Oh, well, thank you so much for the listen and lurk. Elvira, Mistress of Darkness. I gotta hand it to her. Also, slightly, I know that it was, okay, no, I don't think that should make it right, but I know that the movie came out in 1988. To see in the show how many gentlemen just straight up grabbed hold of her chest, I was like, the first time I was like, oh, okay, you know, like, ha ha ha, yeah, they are. And then like it just kept happening. I was like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Like I was just a little, like, I know that I was just like, oh my gosh. So I'm glad that huh. I'm grinding defection mission for Hero Systems Blueprint today that I will cross my fingers for you, Seth, into my arms. Hoping that you do not have to grind for too long, right? You can move it along. Good morning, Widescreen John. I hope you were well. I know, speaking of people who work too much. Also, love the art. That melee weapon that you posted. What is it? The Arc Triton? You know what I'm talking about. Let's do a shout out. That way, since I'm having issues with words today, you guys can go check out Widescreen John's content for yourself, and then you'll know the mumble jumble that comes out of my mouth. I'll be grinding for Titania Prime this Eve. Well, I'll be giving away a Titania Prime on PC Monday. I am going to put together a birthday extravaganza later today. I will be posting up polls in the Discord. That way we can talk about it on Tuesday, tomorrow, and then on Thursday. We can turn Monday's birthday stream into the 3/4K Taco Party Big Bang event. Oh, you're an Xbox. Oh, phooey. I'm attempting to get Necros Neuropics. It just refuses to drop. Ooh, and you know what? Off the top of my head, Noir, I don't know what the drop percentage is on that. I don't know if I can do it. I don't know. I think I might need to jump into Tuesday. We're just gonna have to mix it up. I don't know if I can do it. I don't think I can do it. I will fall asleep. Cinemius, wake up. Wake up. We'll just put this 10 hours on shuffle. And why we do that too, we switch the tunes and we'll start some Stream Raiders. My cup couldn't get any larger in perspective. Alright, I see loyal chest up at the top here. We are going to go for gold since we are not partnered. We're getting there, slowly but surely. Stressing the slowly, but surely. I know that I need to drop healers, but also bombers. So let me see here. Where is it? I'm going to drop, we're just going to start things off rowdy. Right in the center. Healers and just earn gold. Okay. And I will let you guys place them wherever. I'll let you place them wherever you want. Oh, I really had my headphones up. I was like, why does it feel like I can't even hear my own thoughts right now? Because we bumping. Apparently has a 33.33333333% drop rate. That's not too bad then. I just want my necromancer boy just in time for the holidays. Oh, too funny. Just in time for the holidays. Oop, there we go. Now, again, another friendly reminder. I know that I blew up the Discord this morning. However, Warframe. We'll start with Warframe. Warframe has their Quest to Conquer Cancer streams going again this week, and their Friday is starting at 10 a.m. There is so much going on. They are literally going to stream all day, it seems, on Friday with different creators and community members. I didn't even. That's wild. But we've got 1 p.m. today if you want to get your drops. Now, this week's drops are the slots grab bags. And if they are not a true trick or treat, like I know that everybody was like, oh, you know, but the decorations and everything. No. This, you'll either get something great, like a companion slot, a Warframe slot, or a weapon slot for your treats. The trick, though, you could possibly get Ammo Drum or Vitality. And knowing my luck, I'm just... Oh, man. Come on. So we will all cross our fingers when that happens later today around 1 p.m. Oh my goodness, Alphabone Wolfscar, good morning and hello to you. You'll notice that I did go through and since the 12th, every single gifted subby, I put your name on a bat. Again, if you gifted them in like 5 increments or like back to back, Marcus and Chobley, I did one bat. But all the bats, Widescreen John, you're over there too. I was like, I giggled. I put your bat for some reason didn't get a tilt. I just put them on this way. I go wide. So I'll be getting 3 ammo drums and 2 vitalities. Great, just great, right? That's what I was like. Oh, do I even utter out loud what I would ideally love to obtain? No. I'm not ready to roll the dice on those drops, right? We're all like, so maybe we'll skip today's stream and just start it tomorrow. I do love that you can pick up the drops from watching the other creators. Not every other creator, but like the creator specified for that week. Hello, board. But with that being said, with Warframe's big shenanigans popping off this Friday, that does mean that Quest to Conquer Cancer fundraising for the month of October is coming to an end, simply because the month of October is coming to an end. If you would like to donate on our fundraiser page, we do, I just posted the link in chat. You can also find that same link and more information regarding the Princess Margaret Cancer Foundation, our Quest to Conquer Cancer and my team, as well as our donation page on my link tree. We are currently at $1,069 raised. I did move the goal up to $2,000 just because you guys blew past 1,000 so quickly. Our next milestone, sorry, I had to look over, is at $1,250. I will be giving away 250 platinum to a lucky tenno. Yeah, I'm just kind of blown away that as a community we've raised this much. I am extremely thankful to all of your generosity, hanging out with me, donating. Warframe is at 83,116. We are so close to the 90,000 goal where we will end up picking up a ribbon, and then at 100k, right? Yeah, 100k is the ephemera. I know that Tenno got this in the bag this week. There's a lot of wonderful creators that are kicking it off. So one time I got Rickroll and got 5 of the same thing. I forgot what it was. I think I picked up. No, I think I may be mistaken. I think I got like 4 of the same thing. Yeah. So I'm in a predicament right now. I don't want to gather this fabric the way that it wants me to do. So I have serged everything, sewn my ruffle sections together. I'm trying to figure out how I want my ruffles to lay. I didn't want to just gather them like a normal human being. Where's the fun in that? So I've been spending hours, and when I say hours, I mean 93 or 6 minutes. That was another great thing about Elvira, Mistress of Darkness. It wasn't longer than an hour and a half. Remember when movies were only an hour and a half long? You didn't have to, they were short enough that you didn't feel you needed to pause it to take a bathroom break. Now movies these days, oh my goodness, pause it. No one, you have to watch them at home. It was Steel Essence, so it was a joy. I'm just gonna quickly finish up my Cheerios. Once we get the bum roll done, before we stop it, I'm going to have to pull out all the pieces to Mad Moxxi. Deadline's the 28th. It's only in a couple days! So what I had not fully mentally accepted was that Youmacon is this upcoming weekend. For those that are not familiar with Youmacon, Youmacon is an anime convention. I thought it was the 10th biggest anime convention in the United States, and as of 2019, it moved up to number 9. So forgive me, Youmacon, I did not know that in the last couple years of anime conventions phasing out, you have climbed the ladder one step. They have a couple of the Borderlands voice actors coming in, and I feel even more confident about wearing Moxxi. Not that I didn't to begin with, but you know, there's always that, like, it's not an anime. Just gonna scoot this off to the side for aesthetic reasons and to give me more elbow space. So I did a box pleat. I folded it over. It is an 1.5 inches of a box pleat. And I'm thinking to myself, it needs to be 45 inches long, I think is what I came up with when I was doing my math. See, Mouse, you were just in the way again. There's a ruler here one needs to use. And we are hitting at like 4 inches short. So my box pleat don't work out the way it was supposed to work out. I'll be honest, Youmacon sounds like yogurt. Kinda! Youmacon sounds like it. Yup. Yeah, it does. With that being said, I think I'm going to end up having to unfold all of this. And then gather it the way they wanted to. I wanted to create a really cool, like, box pleat look, you know, kind of like that, like a schoolgirl kind of box pleat. But it doesn't look like it's going to work out in my favor. Look, it's just gonna, you guys are gonna see how much, and it's longer than, I'm just, oh my gosh, I spent an hour and a half doing this, and now I'm just, it's gonna be one of those crafting sessions. Luckily, I completely forgot. The reason that we were ending our Monday streams at 2 o'clock was because in the summertime, summertime, they raised my electric bill during the hours of 2 and 7. Well, today we've got a high of 43 degrees Fahrenheit outside, and I can tell you, I don't think that's an issue anymore of a brownout and or a heat issue, so we're going to probably go till 4 o'clock. Make it a 6-hour stream. Oh, I remember watching all the Lords of the Rings plus The Hobbit and watching all the Star Wars and having to pause to the bathroom. Right, right. I remember seeing the first Lord of the Rings movie in theaters and having to go to the bathroom. And I even as a kid I didn't want to miss the good part, but like they were doing their hill walking scenes, and so like that's when I was like, hold on, if my glimpsing and like half-ass reading of the first book serves me right, because again, like I was young, I was like, I think they walked for a while, so I booked it to the bathroom and back. Booked it. Oh. But yeah, I I get why, you know, they want them longer. You don't want to be your story doesn't want to be confined to an allotted amount of time. That's fine. That's fine. Just give us a lull point that we know, like, okay, this is an acceptable. Everybody, bathroom now. Okay, so all that work unfolded. Now it was neatly ironed, but now she's got some box pleat residue on her. I sewed the edges closed, folded them right side out, and then they are serged all the way across twice, and then I had to sew it down. I ironed them carefully, and I don't want to. I don't want to just do a like bunched ruffle. I just. You go between movies while the credits roll. But if you're watching... Okay. Noir. If you are watching a movie... I remember when everybody was like, oh my gosh, the Titanic's forever. It's alright, it's on 2 VHSs. We can go to the bathroom before we put the second VHS in. But I remember when that movie came out and everybody was like, oh, it's so long. And now look at us. Alright, I am going to switch out my thread for white while I do this next step. I am going to elongate my stitch. I'm going to do it how it wants me to. I just think it would look very nice in the way but oh, I'm going to do what my mother would do. Alright. You don't have to be different every single time you do something, Diz. Friday, I've got to finish putting together my booklet. So you'll see me take a bunch of random photos today. I should be taking them now, to be completely honest. I will make, you know what? I will take a progress photo every time we do a Stream Raiders battle. There we go, Stream Raiders. Next progress picture will happen in 16 minutes. Let's just hope we've got some progress to photograph then. I do have to do a couple belt cap covers. Oh, Synemius! I found my belt! Speaking of belts. I had to remember after we went shopping, where did I take it off at? And I know that might sound random to some of you, like, haha, this. No. Sometimes I just get home and I'm like, alright, I'm not going out, I'm eating this belt off my body right now. And depending on where I'm standing will depend on where I leave said belt. But, like, I don't like to leave it in an inconvenient place, or at least not where one can see that it's, like, inconveniently placed. So I'll roll it up and, like, strategically place it inside the Lazy Susan. Or, like, I'll hang it up on the back of a hook that leads to a door that leads upstairs here. So it was... When I took off my flannel yesterday, I took off my belt, Synemius, because, like, apparently they go hand in hand. And so my belt was hanging up with my flannel. I called Synemius this morning and asked him if he was mistakenly wearing my belt by chance. Because I couldn't find it. It was, like, 15 minutes to the start of where I was supposed to start stream. That's why I was a little late, because I was like, yes, I got my belt. And I opened the door and I was like, that's my belt! And therein lies the story of the Belt Saga of 2021. I know. Oh, I know. You are so pleased to have heard it, to been a part of it. Your Monday can carry on now. So I'm putting white in there because I will need to pull on one of my strands, and at that point, I want to be able to see what I'm pulling. I don't want it to be like, where's the thread? Oh, I was going to try to move the mouse with this spool of thread. The worst is you go to the bathroom and then the character dies. Oh my gosh! Oh! I missed when Boromore died, and I was damn missed when the Shondine died. Oh. How do you... I was gonna say, how do you miss... But... Oh, my fine arts stream. What's up? Yeah, so we are... we're in Con Crunch, which is kind of exciting. At the same time, you're like, man, if you don't stay on topic or on task this, you are definitely not going to get this done in time for the weekend. So we've got to take Moxxi on her first competition. And I don't know why when I say competition, my Mary's Berry's voice comes out, but that just happened. So I need to finish some things. I have lost, I don't know if I ever had it, that pear-shaped body that one really wants. So I'm gonna va-va-voom my body by making a bum and hip pads. Last Monday we stamped this all out so you can see. Oh yeah, you can see now. Oh look at that. If I catch the light just ever so perfectly, there's a stamped brown pattern on this brown fabric. It's the same pattern that is on her skirt that's hanging like literally right here. When I say hanging, I mean thrown off to the side without a second thought. I am going to elongate my stitch as far as it'll go. Okay, it's beeping at me that it won't go any further. What the F is the difference? Okay, well, we're just gonna do this. And I am going to run this through the machine, and then we are going to gather it. Old school gather. Oh. La da da. And it's gonna go pretty quickly because I do have a wide, very long stitch on. So as long as we don't get snagged or held up on anything. Here's where we could get snagged or held. Nope, we're good. Ran right over it. Look at you go. Nom nom. Nom nom, sewing machine. So by doing a long stitch, I should be able to grab onto one of the pieces of thread and slowly bunch up my fabric together. Now, I could be using my gathering foot too. I'm realizing that at this point, but like, I need to get it to exactly the length that I need to, which is 45 inches. I did all the math yesterday of what we're looking for. I do still need to, instead of doing a tie, I want to do a waist belted band, waistband that I tie. I'm just gonna keep going. And I'm not gonna double back off of it, or like, I have to put the sheath of the sword, ergo my scissors, in my mouth. Yeah, so you can see there's just like a white stitch now. I am going to unpop this last stitch here. And we are going to gather. And what I do is I will literally just pull. And I'll have one really long thread by the end of this. Really long thread. And you just hope that while you do this, you don't, break your thread. Yep. Dude, I wanted to spend the weekend with you. How rude. uh... I, But again, I'm just trying to be very careful, scrunching the fabric down. Just running it through, and then when we get to a part where they're kind of, bunching up, I will... Now, it would probably behoove me to start from the other end, too. Meh. So these are the ruffles that will go along the outside of the skirt. I can't, there's so many bats. I keep looking up and I'm like, oh wow, yeah, you guys really filled it in, didn't you? Thank you, but you really filled it in. And then I'm also seeing, I'm like, okay, so there's some blank spots over there. So I'm just working the ruffles carefully. We'll just keep doing this. This is the most extreme music for the weakest part of this project. Read ruffles. Pop-off music for a non-dope part of the cosplay. Alright, I'm just gonna throw this on the floor for now. And I just keep hoping, like, hey, thread, don't snap. And it's like, hey, don't worry, I'm strong. I'm like, I hope you are. Oh, got a little bit of a snag here in the line. A traffic jam in the ruffle progression, if you will. I wonder, since this side backtracked on me, can I still? I can. I like to, so if you guys are wondering if I'm pulling the top stitch or the bottom stitch, I am pulling the bottom, the bobbin thread. Boss music playing while working on ruffles, right? I'm just like, oh! Which I think is making me like a little bit more anxious, like, oh my gosh, this rockin' music, I'm gonna snap this thread. Oh. Just trying to help people with their work lurks. Work lurk Mondays. We do have 5 minutes left in our Stream Raiders battle. You have not dropped those units. Exclamation point battle or SR will bring up the link to our battlefield. If this is your first time stopping by the channel, I do want to say hello and welcome. I am Disfusional. My friends call me Dis. Feel free to do so as well. I'm an ultra widescreen gamer, Warframe content creator, cosplay artist. Today we are working on Mad Moxxi for a convention this weekend. If you would like to check out some of our content. We have been keeping things relatively spooky all month long. Maybe disturbing those last 3 photos, right? I know. After today's stream, we'll start the Lydia content. We just did so much last week. So much. I know I have a lot to do this week, but it's not, you know, content creation like a mad woman. We went wild. It seemed like there was so much going on. Alright. It's shrinking. I'm so impatient. Let's hope so. In 17 minutes, I need to check something out, but I'll be back shortly after. You do what you have to do, Noor. You do what you have to do. We appreciate you. We're currently working toward a Twitch partner. At 75 average viewers is harder to obtain than we thought. So if at all possible, if you're at a desktop and you can leave us silently in a tab. I have an emote request. Renge in a Halloween. Ew. Okay, so this morning we were watching Nan Nan Biore. And if you haven't watched Nan Nan Biore, you must have children of your own. That you don't need to watch it because you live it. But Renge was learning how to ride a bike and the candy store lady helped. Oh my gosh, it was so cute. Absolutely adorable. If you enjoy anime, I highly recommend Nan Nan Biore. It's a wholesome one. If you have kids too, and you're like, you know what, I wish that this would be a great one for kids of literally all ages to watch. Completely wholesome. Completely wholesome. I actually watch quite a bit of anime. If there are anime that's looking for a specific genre or family-friendly anime, we've got recommendations. Because we like those wholesome morning animes. Shatone, hello, hello. I'm working. I'm trying to get some ruffles done today for Moxxi's bum. Moxxi's bum needs some ruffles, so that's what we're doing. Tomorrow we'll be doing a body painting stream. And then Thursday's stream is actually more for me than for you. So not only does Thursday's stream mark the last day for Quest to Conquer Cancer for our channel, our fundraising endeavor, I will be testing out my Mad Moxxi makeup, meaning I will, with everything that we've learned since February of 2020, all the redundant makeups that we've been applying over the channel through the past year, I am going to put all of that to the test because I will need to apply some bomb-ass makeup, Mad Moxxi makeup, for... That seemed like very abrupt. Oh no, that's just how that song ended. For Saturday, as Moxxi gets judged during competition. I feel like we're getting so close, but yet no, we are hella far away. Keep going, Des. 20-some seconds left on Stream Raiders. They do keep rotating. Can you repeat that anime, please? Nan Nan Biore. Let me... Here, I will throw the title up for you. I'll actually just, don't start the episode. I'm going to toss... So I watch my anime free, so I'm going to toss you up the free link. Shatone, I don't know if you will get this in your country, because like sometimes there are those weird differences, but here's the Crunchyroll link to the actual anime that I was watching this morning. It's great. I really, really, really enjoy it. There are 3 seasons, so I We started watching we watched the first episode of season 1, and then for some reason watched the second episode of season 3 and just started there, and then we're like, hold on, there's more, so like we went back. Oh my gosh, but like we didn't ruin the anime for ourselves because it's just, oh, it's so good. Start with 1, yeah. Start with the first episode and then stick with the first season and then go 2 and 3. No, it's really good. All right, let's head over to Stream Raiders. There are a couple of them that are what is the other one? Laid Back Camp? This is another one too that I can recommend to families and kids of all ages as well. I love that one. Yes to that one as well. Laid Back Camp. It's great. And it's so wholesome. Oh! It's asking if I want to rewatch season 2, episode 13 again. Yeah. But if I rewatch even this great... How many seasons? There are 2 seasons of Laid Back Camp. Oh, so good. Okay, I'm gonna get off of the Crunchyroll website and start this game. Ah! And we're just gonna make everybody hella fast for this first go. Tofu? What do we have here? I recently watched Wakfu. Oh, yeah, I saw that one on Netflix like years ago. But okay, so forgive me, I just kind of squeaked in the microphone there. But what I did not know is there was like a spin-off. I did not watch the second like chunk series, or did it like show up in a movie? Because I knew that there was a second chunk. Little tofu bird. He's just, when they don't know and they just kind of bound through life. Shiv, thank you so much for those 3 kills and 2 assists. I'm gonna give you the bomber. I don't know why. I have to give you one of them. So that one looked good. That one looked good in my opinion. We'll go back to the map. I'm gonna collect some things. Alright, and I need to go to my quests, collect this one, see what it's gonna tell me to do next. Place 2 units. It doesn't matter which 2? Okay, I like that. I'm gonna go back to the campaign now, start us into our second battle. It's a 2 skull, bronze chest. I even drop that healer that's requested of me. So if I drop a support frame and I place my little rinky dinky healer here to support all of you, in the middle I shall go. We'll see if we can keep all of our friends around there. Feel free to place those units down, Raider. It's !SR at any time if you need it. I played Wakfu Momo many years ago. Such a unique game. And you know what? The anime, I have to say the anime was just as bright and colorful. Like if Banjo and Kazooie, you know, was a modern day anime form. That's kind of the vibe I got. Right? It seems like it was such a long time ago. But then again, we were in college. I was in college at that time. Time flies. And see, so now I've got this long string here from my Ruthels. The show is odd. Sound effects a little off and the voice acting wasn't the best. It's because you're... Oh no! I ripped it. Oh man. Okay, well, that's a shame. So the reason I didn't want to rip the cord is because then I can't ruffle the whole... So I am going to switch to DMCA floss because I ain't got time for this. Ain't nobody got time for this. than the indifferent. Well, do I just use my ruffle foot? But I don't know, I can't. What if it sews it and they're not at the 45 that I need? F in chat for the ruffle. Freaking F's in chat for the ruffle. Yeah, it's got me all hot under the collar now, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm like, maybe I need to take my flannel off. Ruffling woes. You try not to think about it. It happens. It does. I should have used a like a waxed thread. Like there's some other things I could have done. I just thought, you know. Well. Again, this is one of the reasons too that we did that super long stitch, is so that it can easily be pulled out. Because I made the thread white, I can easily see it, and I'm not worried about if I'm going to be pulling out thread from a is this keeping my ruffle together? No. Because it's a white thread. Baka. And we are going so good. Look at this one, still wants to go too. Now I'm just gonna rip it because. Oh, and it goes right back through. Sad ruffle. Well, I mean, it's not a ruffle anymore, right? No, so this is a ruffle to the bum and hip pads. You won't even notice this. I already have that skirt done. Yeah, no, I already have that skirt done. This is to give you... So when I place all of her belts on, what ends up happening is that it weighs down my hips and my love handles that are giving me those wonderful ladylike curves. Well, when gravity swooshes down your love handles, what do? You make them stop and make them bigger. But I want to make sure that we, because she's going to be in a competition, everything is, like, correctly done. And we are stuck on the ruffles. The ruffles that go around the hip and bum pad that you won't even see because it'll be covered up by that. It could still work. What could still work? I've already broken the thread, so like I can't do. I have to still make the ruffles. I just have to thread rip all of this out, and then you do it correctly or you don't do it at all. That is my theory. So we are taking this out, and I'm gonna go take a look to see if I've got the ruffle foot for this sewing machine. I know I picked up some random things. I don't know if I have the ruffle foot for this. I think I do. I think I do. And then we'll just kind of hope. Just using my nails to assist with the thread ripping. If you could enjoy Death Note back in the day, you would. Oh, if Death Note was around when I was in high school, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You should try Platinum End. So I don't forget this, because this is what happens usually when I'm... Alright, I've brought it up, Shatone, in a tab. I will check it out. I will check it out for sure. Plays taps on the ruffles. Yeah, stupid effing ruffles. We had such ruffly hopes for you. I was trying to conform. The only thing is this sewing machine... Oh, I could use the other sewing machine for the... I said this one doesn't have as long... I would have loved... I thought I could get a longer stitch, which would have assisted with this drastically. As would wax thread. But, it's got a tension issue and I just don't want to use it or fuck with it unless I'm doing metal. Stupid sewing machines. Baka. We started Plat and... Oh, that's the angel thing? Where Auntie... Oh, that is the angel one. Forgive me. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we started that one. We've got 2 episodes in, I think. We're always a week behind the newest that gets released for Crunchyroll, because I like my anime free. Judge me all you want. I'd rather spend that money on cosplay items. Though I do think I'm gonna have to cave and get my own Netflix account finally. This is grown up. Alright. Got rid of that. It's like it never happened. What happened to the first half hour of stream? Nothing. Boop. And I am going to... Yeah, that gathering foot, that 16 gathering foot. Which one is it? I don't want to have to look. Oh, that's it. Oh, I have that one then. So I'm not gonna lie, I pulled up the Bernina website. Because I'm lazy. Alright. And we're gonna mute it. And it's gonna tell me how to use this stupid thing. I've never used a gathering foot before. Oh, I need like a whole different... Oh, like I gotta do work, like labor. Gather single layers of fabric. I mean, we're not doing a single layer of fabric. Let me see what we got going on here. Show me what we're doing, crazy people. Okay, so you're telling me I'm gonna make my presser foot naked. It can fit underneath there. I feel like that is kind of... As long as it fits underneath there. How does it mess up this fabric? Oh, you put it... Sorry, I'm watching... Oh... I don't think I'm gonna like this at all, but we're gonna do it, and we're gonna do it together. I don't think I'm gonna like this at all. Damn. Alright. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, she's so happy to show us that too. And I just don't think I'm gonna like this at all. Baka Monday, y'all. Hey, you know what? I've already had my first sewing sale for the stream, and we're only a half hour in. We've already had our own Baka moment over here, Jeff. Happy Monday to you. You're not alone. Alright, so we've refooted them. Stuck the little foot on. I feel like I need to have it at a setting, and I don't know where the... No. Humana. This is... So, next nail appointment, I am going to stop off at IKEA on the way home. And I am going to get myself a bookcase, like a small bookcase. And you know what's neat? I was even thinking, when I got up here, I was thinking to go with a smaller, like half bookcase. What's to stop me from covering up that window that I don't use because it would cast a bunch of light into here? So I'm gonna do some, I mean, unless you think it's a horrible idea. But yeah, just to kind of put some of these, so here's where all my zipper and presser foot guides are. Corked foot, hemmed foot, walking foot, quilting foot, gathering foot. That's what we're looking for. So, the gathering foot. Attach the gathering foot, pattern selector, yeah. Oh, okay, yep. It can only work on a 1 or a 2. It looks like it has the slide mechanism, so that could work for a 2. Stitch between 2.5 to 4 inches. So a single row of multiple stitches for more gathering is required. Loosen the upper thread to about 2 so that it... Oh. Loosen the... That's what I didn't... I didn't loosen any upper thread to a 2. But I can. Yeah, okay. Hold on, we're learning. Who knew that reading the directions that came with the presser foot? Thank you, Gail. And at this point, we do a shout out to the Bernina dealer in Chicago. Thank you, Gail, for yeah. Pull the lower thread together more than well, obviously. Why would I put 2? Oh. Well, a part of me is telling me that I should not just... that I should use a scrap piece of fabric first. You know, like I got that feeling. And then we're just gonna dive in. We're gonna... For science, we're gonna give this a go. And when I turn it on, it will reset. I should probably have left that open. It's all my Bernina directions. So like my manuals and my sales slips and my operator guide. Oh, this is for my singer. I don't have this anymore. Well, we'll just keep that because that's fun, but I don't have the singer searcher anymore. Napersville. I thought it was... I knew it started with an N and ended with a Ville, but it wasn't Nashville. And that was the one that was coming to my mind, and I didn't want to misspeak. So thank you so much. Naperville Bernina. Thank you so much for your assistance with outfitting this thing with things I didn't even know. The other window is better placed with the AC in, by the way, but nothing is stopping you from covering it. You could put the beige steel case cabinet. I don't have the room to open the doors. Also, too, the steel case cabinets are deeper. I'm looking for like that shallow 13 inches. I would be able to put those small tubs of mine in there straight, which I guess is kind of like what it's at right now. If anything, I would want to spray one of those black cabinets. I feel like we should keep the cabinets that can close in the garage that way. Or spray one of those black cabinets white. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to... there's not enough room clearance to open up the doors. That's why I was thinking just a low profile. Because there's so many books. And then I can even bring my art books that are downstairs in the computer room with all the gaming equipment upstairs where there's paints and I can use them in tandem. Like, that's kind of where I was... Hello, Devin! Husband and I are just having a live conversation about furniture. Anyhow, all right, let's just give this a go. Let's for science. Here we go. All right, needle. Who cares? Okay. So hold on. It does say between 2.5 and 4. So let's just see what happens if we go with like a 3.5. Foot's down. Oh, I don't know what I did. I would like to say it doesn't look like it did at all what it did in the video. I don't think this made it easier. Did I mess this up? Selector on... Obviously, that's the only way you can select this. What'd you think I was selecting it on? Pattern selector. What the... Yes, it's on 1. Stitch length. It was at 3.5. So a single row. I did. It looks like butt kiss. It looks real bonk. Real, like, what is this? Who did this? Did this get handed over to a child? Maybe it was the fabric I used. Maybe I should have done it in 1-ply and tried it that way. Okay, so we're gonna do that. We're just gonna... And do I pull the bottom? It said to pull the top. I think I'm supposed to pull the bottom. Well, that does make it real easy. Now, don't you know? Huh. Well, I'm gonna put it at 4 then. And we're gonna try this again. And then if this doesn't work, I'm gonna take DMCA floss, like for embroidering to it, cause like I ain't got time for this. You ain't got time for this. No one's got time for this. For science, would you rather have a never-ending bobbin, no need for a seam ripper, or no thread jams? Oh, I would go with no thread jams, because you know what? Sometimes you need that thread ripper because you as an operator effed up. Oh, yeah. I would go for no jams. And we are at 2 like it's said to be. And we'll know we're getting close to the end when we see it come off my shoulder. Alright, I honestly thought you fed it through. I still think you're supposed to feed it through. I don't know. I don't know why. 11 minutes until battle. It says not to. Obviously, I would have done it wrong. Have I told any of you that I'm self-taught? Cool. I got a twist. Not a good twist. So we're running it through again with this special foot on. And what it's supposed to do is it's supposed to loosen up those stitches. Making them easier to pull. We'll see. We shall see. It's another reason why I serged my edges, is because I knew I was going to be effing around with this ruffle. Making sure to keep whatever I am doing well within my 5/8 inch of a seam allowance. Heads up on that one too. All of this like BS that I'm doing, as long as I am keeping it within my seam allowance, no one's gonna be the wiser. Well, you guys will be, because you're seeing me do all this. All right. Round 2. Ding, ding, ding. Where's the middle of this? I need to, yeah. I have a good feeling about this one. who made Ruffles to the halfway point. If I get any resistance, I just let said Ruffle fall right through my hands. See, and this is one of the reasons I don't think I could cosplay Yorelli. Do you know how many ruffles she has? Are you kidding me? And all that chiffon? If I don't snag it in the process of making something, I would definitely catch it on something in the process of walking out of the house with it. So we are just scrunching together some Moxxi ruffles for her butt. Literally for her butt. It literally... Oh, you're too tall. Here, we'll put it over on this side. Literally for her butt. A human bikini like Yorelli. Okay. You know what? I could see Yorelli would be an awesome cosplay to take to like Colossal Con or something next year. Actually, that wouldn't be a bad idea. How do I force people at an anime convention to enjoy Yorelli? I'd have to have like a waterproof skateboard cage drive for the wave pool. Would have to. Have to. That's a great idea. Cause the only like actual really well done swimsuit cosplay that I have is B2, a purple version of Mad Moxxi. Yeah. I was thinking of just doing like an Overlord Albedo, but that's not that original. A Yorelli swimsuit would be though. Make a sun hat using some of the frills and all of... Okay, so obviously this swimsuit would be... But like a sun hat mimicking her... Oh, look it, we got half of them done. Okay, yeah, this is... I see why they made you. You do what you're supposed to do, little footy. Who'da thunk? Yes to either. Well, not... Okay... Like Overlord Albedo, not Albedo, not Genshin Impact Albedo. Which, let me tell you, as a cosplayer, I didn't understand that there was a Genshin Impact Albedo until I was doing one of my creeptastic Ainzal Ghul Albedo cosplay searches, and I was like, hold on, why is there this kid? Who is this little kid? What is this? Just kind of slid right back up there, didn't ya? Oh yeah, no, this is... Hi everyone, hope you're having a wonderful day. Cookies and salad, we are. So Noir, there was a special on YouTube this past weekend where Konosuba, Megaman, Ainzal Ghul, and Albedo's voice actors came together for a live like YouTube stream. I'm sure it was to announce their next like collab. I didn't understand a word they said because it was live and they're obviously speaking Japanese and I don't know. What? No, I got nothing. And it was the voice for Albedo does not sound like Albedo. You can probably, if you go to the Katakawa YouTube page, I do believe they would have clippets from there. If you see the voice actress for Albedo, you're gonna fall in love with her even more because you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, she's just so. And then she speaks into the microphone in her voice, and you're like, oh my gosh, she went from so kawaii to so like deep. And Albedo, it was really good. It was really good. It was so good. And again, had no clue what they were talking about. Didn't even know what lines they were saying into the microphone, but I was enjoying every minute of it. Oh, now we are... Okay. Now, dare I say, we have shortened our ruffle too much. So what I am going to do is I have snipped off the extra and I am tying a knot so that my top thread and my bottom thread now are together. That also means too that while I'm playing with my ruffles, I can push the ruffles out of the way to the edge and I won't lose any of them. So what we're going to do now is just try to even everything out in Ruffletopia. Okay. Well, I wish I would have used you at the very beginning and saved myself a half an hour of BS. But that didn't happen. So now I'm just carefully scrunching up my ruffle, spreading out the ruffliness. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. It twisted a little bit. She's cute. And then she speaks in hot. Right? That's pretty much, thank you. I didn't but just like that husky female voice, and you're like, oh, Albedo. Ein Slama. I will someday get the time to do a full Albedo in all of her glory. Hopefully before whenever we get the next season, which keeps telling me it's gonna be next, October, but I don't know. I know that Sobin was like, you will give me more Tanya the Evil, or you will not get more Ein, so that's kind of cool. You can throw your body weight, your art around that way. The ruffles do live, Alpha. It took a second time's the charm, right? So I am just making sure now that we've got the 45 inches that I needed. And again, I did all of this math. Oh, now I've got too much, of course. Well, we're good. We just gotta figure out stupid shit. Alright. Anywho, it's time for Screenwriter, so let's head on over there to the battlefield. Hey girl, hey! Oh, I gave the bot a run for its money when we were switching scenes. Hello, the Ruthless. I hope you are doing well. Alright, we've got some streamers. We've got a 2 skull. Oh, there's somebody's got their werebeast down. Cornell, you're gonna need some power up. You're gonna need to like super speed to get your beast there. Go team, go. 50 allies. Here we go. Let's do this. Hope you are doing well, Ruthless. Alright, I'm going to tie this knot a little closer. I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. Now here I go, tying them probably too close together, right? Oh my gosh, just... Oh. Okay. Now I know it can't be more than this that I am switching up. Victory was ours! I am going to place my little ruffle end here. I'm gonna put my beverage down on top of it. It's either going to be a great idea or a horrible idea to use my soft drink as a counterweight. Let's open up our captain's chest here. 3 archer scrolls, 7 kills, 5 assists. Okay, Cinemius, take the archer scrolls. And then cookies and salad, enjoy. Also, Cinemius, I'm sorry, not sorry. When I was logging into my Stream Raiders today, because I'm using your laptop today, it automatically logged into your Stream Raiders, and I wasn't thinking of anything of it. And then I went over to the scroll section this morning, and may or may not have used some of your gold and purchased yourself some scrolls, but they were really just to make units get up to 20, which then I was like, well, hold on, I already have this unit to 20, and then I realized, oh, I'm in yours. So that happened, sorry. My bad. So we're just trying to evenly space some ruffles out. And I think if I tie this off, we will be good right here. Yes. My beverage, you did everything and more that I wanted you to. You didn't budge. Okay, cool. We're going to start another 2 skull for easy. Oh, look at the bog witch. I've got one of those. Speaking of my bog witch, I don't think I